Mm. Mm. We gonna do it like this today. We gonna do it like this today. Because people get it twisted because they see somebody with fair skin talking facts that hurt their feelings. I don't understand it. Worth a squat. I sure don't. Welcome in. Welcome. What's up? What's up? How you doing? I'm sure you have seen the latest fuckery going on. Ah, shoot. Yeah, well, dig. Now they got he whose name that obviously nobody can say anything about calling people that come to my channel and telling them that I disrespect black women and that they shouldn't talk to me. I disrespect black women. Yeah. So we're gonna keep it like this so that all you see is my thumbnail and see if I say anything different than I would say if you could see my face. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak anything but facts. I didn't do shit wrong to anybody. And you know what? I feel like if you come to me and say, "Hey, Trista, listen, I feel some kind of way. Let's have a discussion about this." Cool. I'm gonna talk to you. Cool, we can talk, but don't come at me with no fucking email that tells me what to do and tells me that you don't want to associate with me. So that's fucking crazy. You don't want to be aligned with me because he got mad at you. Fuck him. So whatever. I don't really. I need to work on not talking about other people per se. But fuck, you're not gonna talk about me, and I'm not gonna come back at you though. I don't like that. I don't understand how. And then all that weird shit they did to Angel in the chat today. That was fucking weird. That was just weird. Were you in there this morning? Anyway, y'all hit the like on the way in. Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard about it. I heard about it. Then I heard about the aftermath. Whatever, man. I don't know what the problem is. Everybody can agree to disagree. I guess somebody's mod jumped on Angel Baby about like how can you come over here and support over here when you over there in Trista's chat. The fuck does it matter? Oh yeah, they find out who you really are and you over here, they gonna start calling you out too. It was fucking crazy. So it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Like I said, if the truth fucking hurts, go on about your business. And I don't know. You've been around long enough to know I don't single any or any but. Oh well, fuck them then. Ain't that something? Yeah, wasn't that something? Well, I tell you what, there have been some support loss there, and that's foul. Nobody wants to come on and have a bad time. Nobody wants to come on and everybody's not gonna like everybody. Everyone's not gonna like everybody. A lot of people aren't gonna get along, and that's fine. But if you're there for one purpose to support whomever it is, then why would you do that? It's just foul. And then, so I'm sure a lot of people are blocked. But yeah, Fancy made a whole video about me demanding I take whatever collaboration. And I didn't say anything in the little collab. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to demand me to do anything. I don't care. Now, had you have said, hey, this looks a little odd, Tristan, it looks like I would give a fuck. I would give a fuck. you know, yeah, if you come at me foul like that, don't come at me and demand I do anything. Talking about you'll turn up, you could turn up, but you're not gonna come out of your femininity. Whatever, that fake ass shit. Go sit on the potty, like I told her. Go sit down somewhere. I don't understand it. I really don't. I had to wait for my daughter to leave to say anything because my daughter don't like the YouTube shit anyway because there's so many fake people out there. Just so many fake people. But I have to hit the like, y'all. Come on, hit the like, and come on and let's talk. But I have to stick close to home today. I'm getting ready to have the old procedure done tomorrow, and they make you take a whole 3 gallons of laxatives before you get it. So I'm gonna be sticking close to home today. Shit, I don't know how my body's gonna react to drinking all that shit. So I don't want to have a fucking blowout and I'm out and about some fucking where. That'd be fucking bad. So, what's it? Hit the like, y'all. Don't just come in peeking and tweaking. Hit the like. I know we got some nosy rosies out here. Want to see what a girl's gonna say and not say. So it is what it is. All I'm gonna say about what I Hey, what's up, Brandon? All I'm gonna say about whatever you might be peeking and tweaking about, I'm grown. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Don't demand I take or do anything. That's what you don't do. I don't disrespect anybody. Specifically, I don't single out different people's color. I don't do that shit. I don't. Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm pretty sure that was what you mean I'm supporting her lies? I never said you did any of that. I never said you did any of that. You know what I'm saying? I never said any of that. But dig, we all grown. We can all go and talk on any channel we want to talk on. I seen you over there. I didn't say nothing about it. Well, maybe she is. You know what I'm saying? She probably does. A lot of people do that shit. A lot of people double troll. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as long as they ain't fucking with me, I can't keep up with all that kind of look, I got my own dastardly shit going on the internet. What part of it's slick? Well, yeah, no, nobody likes being lied on. Nobody likes being lied on. What's up, Jamal? What's happening? What's happening? Nobody likes being lied on. Look, they got a narrative floating around about me that I berate black women and that I'm racist and all kinds of fuckery. Man, let them bozos talk. Everybody's gonna say something like there's always gonna be something that somebody says that I don't like or you don't like. I appreciate you. Go on and subscribe, baby. Go on and subscribe. But everybody's not gonna get along. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not gonna get along. And look, this is not the how can I say it? Like I don't we don't know, none of us know each other personally. So I reserve, and like I told her, I reserve my uh 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 my belief or my opinion until I figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I know I've never done that. I've never alienated or said anything. I speak the truth. And look, when I did that collab with her content, I didn't say a word in it. And I didn't hear anything in there that said this is only for black women. You white women don't continue, be fake. You know what I'm saying? I just believe all women should be natural. We shouldn't have to gussy the fuck up all the time because people have a stereotypical feelings about how we should or shouldn't look. You know what I'm saying? I don't make wisecracks on anybody that shit. I don't. I mean, if it's funny, we can all laugh about it. Let me see. Tried to privately like a woman, and she's a coward and won't talk. So next time she tells you, "Hey, what's up?" I'm hip. I'm hip, but sometimes, damn, That's fucked up how people do that though. See, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna do no shit like that. I have no interest in dealing and taking anybody's livelihood from them. That's why I don't put a whole lot of receipts out about this other shit I'm talking about. I just kind of leave it alone until videos are made about me. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking crazy. And dig, sometimes sometimes people be yeah, I'm sure that they will. I don't know why they get off on doing that kind of shit to people. Like, why would you get off on trolling somebody's job and their family and shit like that? But I'm gonna tell you what, if they ever get hip to where my what my daughter's channel is and who she is online, my daughter tear their asses out the frame. You guys think I'm something. My daughter is a beast. My daughter's something different. She don't play no kind of fuckery. None. My daughter took the best traits of me and the best traits of her father, man. She's very standy. Oh yeah, Trista gonna be always fine. You know, and like I said, I don't fall to pressure like that. I don't like I said, I reserve my opinion. I treat people how they treat me. How they treat me. And a lot of the things that I have been hearing that has been going on, I have not seen but a very little bit of it. And what I have seen, I wouldn't give a shit about if it happened to me. Right? I just don't I just don't want for people to come over here and bring what they've got going on. I mean, I can lose weight faster than you can make your youth. Wait, say it again. You can lose weight faster than I can make. No, I don't know that's all that's happened. And the thing of it is I don't have the brain power to even give a fuck about all the bad stuff that's happened between people that I don't really know yet. Period. I got my own life over here I'm dealing with. Oh, well, shit, none of us gonna get our youth back though, shit. But shit, we can all look. People can get plastic surgery to get their youth back. People can lose weight, but you cannot fix fucking stupid. So I guess I am prejudiced against stupid. Like if you stupid, then we can't help you. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe so. Maybe so. Really? Well, I'm not gonna say all that. I like I said, I don't wanna. I'm not gonna get into saying that. I think that trolling other people is fucking weird. That's what I think. I'm not in everybody's live all the time. I may pop in here or there. You know what I'm saying? And I can respect when somebody gives me the word up, like, okay, this is what's happening to me, so it may happen to you too. However, I'm not that other person. I handle things differently. And I can like two things can be true at the same time. I can be cool with this person and that person. So oh yeah, I always do that. Look, my head is always on a swivel. Like I said, I don't look. I stand for things because I don't fall for anything. Right? I have been made a fool of online. I have fucking around with awesome. Damn right, I was made a fool of. You know what I'm saying? However, I don't. Once you show me your true colors, that's where the line ends. So yeah, I definitely am paying attention. Definitely. I thought. Wait a minute. I thought I did that though. I don't think you are. I'm saying I thought I undid that this morning, didn't I? I see. I looked up how to do it. I don't have the best technology savvy, but I thought I did that because it was only one blocked person on my account. I mean, there was only three of them, and two people I know for sure gonna stay there. But I unblocked the one. I just did it maybe an hour ago. I think. I don't know. I'm thinking if that's what it is, if it was just kind of a gibberishy name. There was only 3 people blocked on my account. So I unblocked the one because I wasn't really sure who it was and it popped up on there. So yeah, I'm really not into blocking people for real, for real. I'm just not into that. I think that if people do stuff that's disrespectful or nasty, we check things like that. We speak on things like that. And eventually, if they're here for the wrong reasons or they're anywhere for the wrong reasons, they'll just get the fuck on. So I can't, and don't be mad at me because technology and me aren't friends. You know what I'm saying? It took me about, I don't know, maybe a week to figure out how to get into my other email because I switched phones. Shit. It's irritating, this technology. Wait a minute. Yeah, but I don't know where I would find that at then. I have to know where I have to go where to find it because there was only 3 people on there blocked. I'll have to check because I thought I did that this morning. Yeah, I don't have a stupid angel block list. If it's my block list, it's mine, but I don't know where to find it is the fucking thing. So I would have to figure out where to find it. Let me see. I really don't know where to find it. So that maybe I will have to find. Let me see if I can go on this computer and find it. I don't know. Let me see, because I don't know how to find. Can I do it right? Yeah. Yeah, and I only got 3 people on there. And one of them is my dead husband's account. I blocked that because somebody else is on there with whatever the fuck. So I blocked that. I don't need them whoever the fuck has got his shit peeking and tweaking on me. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me see. Open Sesame. But I like the name you got now, though. Ah, shit. But hold up. I'm going to look because I don't. Let me see. This is Google. Hold on. Let me see. I went on it, sign in. I don't want to sign into Chrome. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. I could have swore I did that already, but hold on. So it's in a Google block list. Yeah, there's only 3 people on it. Hold on. Let me try. Let me see what the fuck is going on. All right, let me see where we're at here. Cause this, what is this? We are about to see. Let me sign in here. Why am I not automatically signed in on this? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, if I typed right. But like I was saying earlier, before, I don't like being told and having people make videos about me because they don't like something I did. Fuck off. Fancy. That's who that's to. Let's see. Hopefully that's my password. I don't know how I got signed out on this phone. Uh, let's see. All right, Janelle, holla back. Yeah, I have to see. Hold on. Continue as that. We're gonna continue that. Now let me go in, hit my thing, because this is me. Okay, go to my Google account. I'm looking at it. Let's see what we got here. Get that out of there. The fuck. Um, now you go into what the people and sharing part of it. Is that where you go, or the family part? Let's see. Let me go here. See about that. Let me see. That's not it. So where would it go? It would have to go to people and sharing, maybe. Okay, yeah. It says I only have. Well, all right. I'm because this is a man. I only have two people blocked on here. All right, it says nobody's blocked, but that is not to say that what the fuck happened. I don't know because I don't even know where to find like my mods or whatever on here. I really don't. That's why I get a little fucking stingy with that shit because I don't. Let me see. Let me tap on this one. Hold on. No, this can't be it because this can't be it because yeah. Hold on. What was the other one? Hold on. No, no, cancel that. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look it up. You have to send me the name of it. Yeah, I have to find the name of it because I don't know what the fuck I'm really looking for because I never really got to see the channel off rip anyway. It got blocked so fast that I don't. It got blocked so fast that I don't know what it even looked like to begin with. Let me see if I can go back. Yeah, I don't even know if I can go back that far to find out. Yeah, you're gonna have to talk me through it one of these days because I have nobody blocked on my thing. But how do you tell? I should be able to find right here everything I need though. In here in the settings. Let's see. Yeah, I should be able to. Let me see. Let me go here and see what happens. Uh oh. Yeah, I don't really know where it's at. That's just the weird shit right there. All right, let me look. Let me find that because okay, let me see. What is it? Let me see. Somebody. Let me see now. Yeah, it's not on none of mine. What's it got a lady there in the sunshine kinda? Is that the one? No, that's not it, is it? No, it must be. Let me see. Oh, yep, I think this is it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see that I have you blocked. I don't see that. I don't know. We're gonna try. I just subbed over there. So we'll see. I'm gonna pop up in one of your lives or pop up in some. We're gonna find out because I don't know. This is going down. Uh, yeah, I don't. Let me go back and see here what else is on here. Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, I don't see that it's blocked. Yep, I see this one. Okay, let me see. Yeah, but I don't see it blocked on my shit. I really don't. Let's go back to my settings and see. I don't see it on there. I don't see it blocked. So let's see what we got here. Um, But yeah, you have to show me some grace because I suck at this. And it gets irritating after a while and I will quit. That's the ADHD in me. I will have to go to my Google account again. Yeah, I don't see it blocked. I really don't. Password devices, managers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't have anybody blocked. No blocked users. Flat out, look, I'm about to show you. I don't have no blocked users. But and yours wasn't one of them, so I don't know. And that's not today, not today. We're not doing that today. We're not looking at Trista today. Trista's sitting close to the crib today. We're hanging close to the toilet today. Uh, but no, they're both under the same thing, so I don't know. We're gonna check this one. Manage your Google account. Because they're all my shit's under the same account, so I don't know. We're gonna do it one more time. Yeah, I don't have no blocked users, so I don't really know what the fuck's going on. I got different profiles, but there's no blocked users on my Google account. So I don't know unless they put them somewhere else. Yup, I don't have no blocked users. So I don't know how that's working out. Anyway, hit the like, y'all. And then let's find something to talk about because I am definitely bored. Can't eat anything today, which, well, I ate this morning. I couldn't go the whole day without eating. I ate this morning, but now since I took this stupid medicine, I can't eat nothing else after that. So I don't know. So anyway, we gonna reiterate the fact today that this is not to tell Tristan what to do, channel fancy. You don't tell me what to do and how to do it. And for that other Jamoke over there that's putting out that false narrative, I challenge anybody over here. If I say something disparaging to black women and just call them out as a whole, let me know. The fuck. I call out stupid. I call out wrong. I call out weird shit. I don't never lump it all together in a group of people. I would never do that. Considering all three of my children have black fathers while you fucking around with somebody. With that being said, we looking at some dummies in Detroit here on TV that did some dumbass shit. Two brothers went around terrorizing the city of Detroit. When was this? Wait a minute. Oh shit, that happened last year. That's not even new news. Oops, I thought somebody was putting something new out. So, what's everybody doing today on Sunday? Y'all watching that soccer match, that football match, Argentina and somebody else? I'm not. I am not. Definitely not. Trying to keep my mind off of eating today. Yeah, I'm not watching it either. Like I said, I'm having a hard time just not thinking about eating, and I'm not even hungry. I just know I can't, so that's a problem. See, call me hard headed, but tell me I can't do something makes me want to do it even more. Or tell me that I must do something, it's going to make me not do it. Fuck it. But I don't know. I don't understand where people get off telling grown people what they can and can't do. I don't understand that at all. I really don't. I really don't. But I knew something funny was going on by just some of the verbiage that people were using in the live, like my people and this and that. It should be women and men. Like there's two genders. There's women. There's men. And dig. It should be all women should be natural. All women should feel comfortable in their own skin, no matter what they. Yeah, that part. Oh, and then wanted to disassociate herself with me all of a sudden recently because there was some disparaging comments made about him over here. Well, why wouldn't there be though? Why wouldn't there be? It just, it behooves me that when you bring up my name on her channel or his channel, you bring up my name and you put a narrative out about me, and then you call people that I know, you call them out the blue to say, oh, you shouldn't be around her. She does this, this, and this. Man, go on, man. But we all grown. And you can't really be fake if you on here showing your life on the internet. You can't really be all that fake. The mask does slip. So I don't know. The people that have seen me online and seen different people's platforms and stuff, you can see what it is. I mean, sometimes I may say something that I've put my foot in my mouth, but I don't have a problem coming back and being like, my bad, I spoke too fast, or this is what I really intended to do. Yeah, that part. That part. I always said that if I'm speaking the truth and it offends you, then that's a you fucking problem, and that's all the way around. You know, and I just feel like that some people are being pushed to be an asshole. Well, if you go over there and talk to so and such, well, then you must can't be for me. And and I don't understand how they can just so comfortably say such disparaging things. And I know I'm hard to get along. Like, I'm hard, like, well, that part, that part, or the perpetual victimhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a victim is so unattractive. You know, so if if you are all about, like, I'm about community. I like building community. I like building uh, a nice little circle that when something happens or whatever, you have somebody that you can go to for advice or for support or knowledge or something like that. I didn't do anything and I still don't. Like, any resources, like, the resources are here to be had. There's resources out here to help anybody do damn near anything you want to do. Like, right now they're giving away government grants up to $55,000 to start a new business. Well, who you think ran down this summer and started opening up her new business? Who you think did that? That'd be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing a whole lot with it. I have somebody that's in it. Like, it was his idea. Because he knows I really don't want to work for nobody else. He knows I don't want to get a real job anymore. I'm over it. I'm not in my 60s, but I'm to the point where I just don't. I know my tolerance for fuckery is very low. I don't. Yeah, no. And then you find that the dumber people are, that's who they put in places of management and shit like that, and they're so damn dumb. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And then some people may, take 5 minutes of what they've seen of me, because I can speak Ebonics. I can get real ghetto with it. I know how to speak proper. However, you take one little snippet and turn it into an entire narrative. So I never came at anybody foul. I never came and ran to everybody's chat talking about, did you hear? Did you know? Look what happened. I didn't do any of that. But it seems to me that these two dumbasses are running around talking shit about me. For what? I don't know. For what? I don't know. As much as I hyped up both they shit. So, who knows? Who knows? I just feel like sometimes I can be quick to judge, but most of the time I'm right when I call shit. Most of the time I'm right. What's up, the food police? How you doing? How you feeling today? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm doing the faceless live today. I don't know. I don't think I don't look any different than I do any other day. But I'm just proving a point that it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and it shouldn't matter if it comes from a white woman, a black woman, a trans woman. I mean, everybody has their own way. It just, because it came from me, then it's a problem. But it was the truth. So, and on that thing, I just thought she was referring to all women. So I went for that because and I had myself on the side just combing my little bad little short haircut that I got made fun of like I was some kind of lesbian or something. Thank you. I appreciate that. But this is just really to prove a point. If you go look up the little short where I collaborated with Fancy, I didn't say a word. I just sat there as she went through her thing and combed my little hair because people were making fun of me because I cut up all my hair off. Well, fuck that. I'm old and I don't want all that hair on my head. And don't ever get it twisted. I throw a wig on in a minute. Well, not so much anymore. It gets too hot on my head. But I got plenty of pictures. I look like a completely different person. I put contacts in, lashes, whatever I want to do. Well, yeah. Isn't that, like I say, the internet for everybody. Internet for everybody. And you have to be okay with the fact that whatever you put out there might be somebody who is going to take what you put out there and fucking run with a narrative, right? Little clips of what you say here and there, and they're going to run with the narrative. And that's fine. And everybody, I can't really think. Well, I guess there are some people that are on, YouTube like very consistently every day, all day, that just want camaraderie. But for the most part, the people that are coming on, well, I see that you say that, and I can't nobody do anything I don't want them to do. You know, Angel and I have had a discussion. I understand and I respect how she feels about whatever, because I can't you can't control what other people feel, right? You can't control that. You can only control how you act and how you feel, right? So I can't make how she feels any less than what it is to her. But I had to make it very clear, like over here, we not gonna angel bash, we not gonna you bash, them bash. We gonna talk about the people I want to talk about, right? Because I'm the star over here. Just like there used to be a song this other person used to put, and I'm gonna change the word. But every woman is a star. You know what I'm saying? This is about me. So but it's also about we can agree to disagree, and I'm not can't nobody do anything I don't want them to do because I don't live my life on YouTube. I don't pander on YouTube, and there are people that do that. But there's a lot of cool people out here that you can meet from a lot of different places, and all of us aren't going to get along. But just like I said to her, I don't care if you still go holler at old boy. I don't care. I don't have any ill will. I just know a dummy when I see one. You know. And all he had to do was show me that one time that he ain't shit, and I'm over it. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah, that was a bit quick. I just was very overwhelmed with all the information that I was getting all at one time, and I didn't want. Right, I understand that. I understand what you're saying on that. But like I was just saying, I just got overwhelmed all at once with what was going on. And sometimes people have real shit with people online, like real shit, and I didn't know what it was. And that's why that first time it was getting it was she was just hitting that button. I had to tell her, like, hold on a minute, hold on, let me see, let me make this choice. And really I just didn't want anyone bashing her. She had been over here before anybody else for the most part, and I know her from somewhere else and have never had an issue. So like I said, yeah, we backed that up. Oh, wow. Well, I'm hip. I'm hip. Yeah, never. Nobody should ever walk around being afraid. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should ever walk around being afraid. And like I said, I don't want to get into that because whatever the fuck it is, look. I don't want it. I don't want it. My brain don't want to handle that much. That's why I don't want to have a real job, like when I have to do 9 to 5 every day. Yeah, yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, and that's why I said I'm not going to. Her and I had a discussion. Like she was upset with me at first, but I'm like, no, this is my space, and I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose and make my decision. Based on the behavior I see. And that's that. Yeah, you're right. I am gonna run my own space. I know that support comes in many shapes and fashions, and if she's not going to jump up in here talking while we all in here talking, she's not going to do that, and I am mad at her. I'm not. It is what it is. So we just gonna let that be what it is. I've seen some other weird shit online though. I really want to. Oh God, I'm such a gossiper, and I'm to tell you a funny story. This is a true story too. I had ran across some stuff had popped up on my For You page, and I made a collaboration with it, and I was like, man, I'm confused, right? And then as I got to socialize in a different space, I seen that person was on that space, and I kind of felt funny, but yeah, yeah, you never know who people know around here, or what somebody's about until you have a conversation with them. Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But she do. Her and we talk. I don't know. I'm not trying to take up for nothing. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. And like I said, there is no mod. I have one mod, but that mod is very close to the chest. And when they show up, they show up. And that mod I have full control over. You feel me? Yep, yep, yep. Don't get me right. That part. That part, that part right there. But there's a couple people that just found out today that he wasn't shit, and they just ain't going back. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the one that I didn't know who it was at first, and when I just found something going through my shorts, I seen it and was like, oh wow, this confuses me. Yeah, I said before that gives a little bit of the Silence of the Lambs a little bit. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? As long as to each his own. And yeah, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different situation there. That's different. Then there are a couple other people that are just very opinionated that pop on and off people's platforms and shit. That I'm like, the nerve of some people. So I just feel like we not all gonna always get along. We not. There's gonna be disagreements here and there. But I feel like if people can have logical discussions and not be basic about it and just agree to disagree, then that's when real progress happens. But if you have somebody who is, trying to control the narrative about something, just like him calling around. No, I don't believe everything. I don't believe. Yeah, I'm hip. Once I can figure out where her other channel is blocked from, we'll find out. But she's really not. That's just her being funny because she had to make a whole nother profile to come over here and kick it. But I don't believe everything that I hear. I never do, and I always make up my own mind. I make up my own mind. I mean, just like I said, I recognize what he was early on. You know what I'm saying? It just was what it was until it was all fun and games until the fucker turned on me. And then I'm like, he didn't have no reason to do that. And now he's just going real far with it, calling people on the phone, trying to campaign against me. For what, bitch? Well, I didn't do nothing to you. Do nothing to you. So, yeah, I don't like that, all that dirty politicking and shit. I don't like it. I don't. And I'm not worried about what any of them say about me because my shit is tight. Well, I would like to think I did better with my daughter too. My daughter's beautiful and got her shit together too. That's why I said, but thank God my past decisions didn't hinder my child into growing and doing what she's got to do. Because like I told her, I'm getting old. I'm gonna be living with you instead of you living with me, sister girl. So it's a blessing that if your children do better than you, it's always a blessing, you know. But my thing is just like my daughter doesn't get into YouTube spaces and she doesn't come on here and doesn't voice her opinion into whatever I've got going on. I expect for people to leave my daughter alone. Period. You know. Although my daughter is completely under an alias incognito type thing online, even if she jumped in here now, you wouldn't know it was my daughter. And she, unless of course she said, well, then again, even the way she expresses herself is different. We have a lot of the same viewpoints, but she's much quicker to cut bullshit off than I am, and I'm quick at it. But she's much quicker. She tolerates absolutely zero nonsense. Oh yeah, not about her. Never, 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 never. What you mean when I leave? Oh yeah, yeah. There was one. Yeah, I thought about that because I was doing a short the other day about the smoke, and I looked at it, and I'm like, you can almost see the neighbor a few doors down's address. Let me not. So, and the good thing about when I leave, I lose all signal anyway. So until I get around the corner, so for whatever reason, even my Wi-Fi gets funky when I go out to the garage or even like off my porch, and my mobile network doesn't kick in either. I don't know if I'm in some kind of dead zone for everything. Who knows? Well, I've done that. I have done that. Shit, I went to the all you can eat China buffet where they had the king crab legs and stuff. I took me some Ziploc bags. I would give a fuck. I mean, that's ghetto fied DJ right there. You know, I have done that at the buffet. Shit. Look, one time we went, my kids were little, and we went with my dude's friends from out of town. And when they came in from out of town, we went, what was it called back then? It wasn't the Sweden House, the old country buffet. We went and that part, that part. But the good stuff, like I took the crab legs out. But look, we went with this was over to my daughter's almost 30, so this was like, I don't know, 25 years ago or something. We went, and but when we got home, his friend pulled out plates, salt and pepper shakers, silverware, and I was like, what the fuck? He didn't just take food up out of there. He took the plates and everything. That shit was funny. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. You pay so much to go there. Well, yeah, now, yeah, germs are foul now. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I'm funny like that too. And plus, I don't really eat out anymore anyway. The food is so bad for you. So, going back to touching in on the natural thing, like I process food and shit like that, I stopped eating that shit. Cause, I think probably it had to be like 2 years ago. I was having like problems and shit. And I'm like, what the hell? I was overweight, like really overweight. Not like fat fupa overweight, but overweight enough to know I didn't like huffing and puffing. Well, I don't know. I don't know about all of that. I'm just saying, you see but the reaction was to that. We've all stolen something. Shit. Who hasn't stole makeup or what the fuck ever, candy bar, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I would just whatever. I don't let me go to a good buffet. Like I said with them king crab legs, I went out of there with two big ass gallon Ziploc bags of that shit. I sure did. But now, like I say, I really don't. I don't eat out like that. I don't eat out like that. So I don't eat out like that for real. Yep, I don't really eat out like that. So who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I just whatever. Like I said, and plus, oh, you're funny. You're funny. We didn't even have the slumber party yet because when we do, we gonna have it at an all you can drink fucking place that takes your car keys so we can get fucking hammered and videotape each other doing dumb shit. That way we can have same time blackmail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I tell you, me and some coworkers, not last year, but the year before, right around Halloween, we went out to what the fuck is that place called? The Bavarian Village out here to the indoor water park. You might be. You might be. I mean, if you from the Detroit area, you probably are. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't really care. Because I don't really care. If people that know me know, I don't fuck with nobody for real. I don't have no enemies in the street. I never have. I can still walk on any street I've ever walked. I can walk on any street I've ever walked in Detroit, anywhere else. I can go anywhere. I don't have enemies like that. I've had disagreements with people, but you win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trip on that. And like I said, if anybody comes for me, it's not gonna go the way they think it's gonna go. That's not gonna happen. I'm hip. I know where that's at. I know where that's at. Look, they used to have the old over there at the old prison up there on Scott's over on Plymouth Road up there. A couple people I know had address there. But yeah, Plymouth is not far from Detroit. That's closer to Detroit than I am right now anyway. Yeah, Plymouth is nice though. Well, I'm glad, Jamel Wakefield. You know. Yeah, Frankenmuth. Yeah, the Bavarian Village. Yep. Well, we didn't go. We went to Splash Village or whatever. We didn't. That was right before they opened up the really good indoor water park at Bavarian Village. I haven't been to the new one yet. I don't know. It was expensive. Well, it wasn't too expensive when we went. We went, and there was what, one, two, three. Wait, one, two. There were four grown women, and how many kids did we have? I had one, two, three, four, and four kids. One of my friends didn't have any kids. Oh yeah, the chicken there is fabulous. Chicken is fabulous there for real. Definitely fabulous. So we gonna have to look up Jamel Wakefield's video. It is expensive, definitely. It's it's amazing. It's amazing, but people still manage to find the money to do it. You know, like even now they give away credit cards for dental work. Man, they're getting everybody in debt. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not ever gonna get a car note. Ever, 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 ever will I get a car note. Yeah, I'm not ever gonna get a car note. That I won't do. I'm not ever gonna do that. So who knows? It is definitely expensive, but the simple things in life are free. Going to the beach. That was a 2020. Oh, actually a $10 investment when I got my license plate renewed. I can get in there for free. Well, I tell you what though, you used to be able to go to the metro parks or any state park and just pay a $5 entrance fee. You can't do that now. They make you pay the whole $20 and give you a yearly pass, even if you just went in there one time. Yeah, being kind is free. That's true. Showing empathy is free. Being logical, grown adult is free. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you have people that are just so caught up in being the main attraction that they just get nasty. They just get weird, you know? They just get weird. They get so caught up in me that they forget that other people got shit going on too. I don't know. But I tell you what, one thing they can never say I did was give a grown man some fucking money. Never did that. Yeah, people are angry. That part. That part. Fuck, I almost said something. But yeah, there are a lot of mentally ill people. They got a new name for mental illness now. It's called trans. Yeah, you probably do. Y'all been around. Y'all got all these different accounts. Maybe so. As long as, whatever. Oh my. The Motor City Whip Fest. I missed that. Although I don't have to take to it, and my friend won't let me drive his. So we all been around. We've all been around. It is what it is. And whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I am just trying to fight off the urge to eat. I don't know why. Just because I can't eat, I feel like I want to eat and I'm not hungry. It's crazy shit. I don't know. Oh, speaking of the devil. Oh no, let me watch this. Let me just watch this. And the faces he makes is something different, man. Different. Just different. Just different. Just different. And sometimes, and this is no jab to anybody that it may be in here listening or whatever, but I always feel like it's hard to take. Hey, hey, it would take one to know one. You know what I'm saying? It would take one to know one. I mean, I'm sure quite a few folks in here have sold something on some avenue, on some level. So I don't know. I don't know. But if you've been on Michigan Avenue in the last 25 years, you've been getting robbed. You should have hit it way long ago. Michigan Avenue used to be the fucking place. Told y'all that before. Used to be the place. They used to pull up from downtown. All the Lions, all of them used to pull up. And the plant people. It's something when you live close to Michigan Avenue. It's something. Yep. I used to stay up in Wayne. So it is what it is. We won't get into all that. You know what I'm saying? We won't get into that shit. Shit. I tell you, the last time I went through there, we were going somewhere. Oh, my daughter's uncle's funeral. And they were raised in Inkster up there, and I'm gonna tell you what, we were driving through a lot of the same shit still there, but a lot of stuff is different. Look, I bought my first gun on Michigan Avenue and Inkster Road. There's a gun shop right there on the corner. Bought my first 40 cal there. Sure did. I used to live up there. And then my daughter's father, he was raised up there. He was raised on Walnut Street. So I know a little bit about it. He knew more. I got most of my information from him, and a little bit of personal experience. So it is what it is. Hold up, shit. I don't know about that. Shit. We this not grinder, okay? We not playing love connection over here. Shit. That silly stuff. This is not grinder. So shit. If anybody sells pussy on my channel, it's gonna be me. So y'all stop it. Y'all stop. Be nice. What is that? Somebody put up a dome house. That is weird. Anyway. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know now. I don't know. I might need me a good tag team partner. I don't know. But I don't trust a lot of people around my man. I don't even say his name, show his face, none of that shit. I don't play with that at all. Cause that's when shit gets real ugly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, we ain't gonna rush into none of that. But I use my neighbor's water to fill my pool. Now she's asking for money. No shit. I think a lot of this shit. Ah ha ha. I'ma see about that. Like I said, I showed you wasn't unblocked, but I'ma figure it out. Now don't rush me though, okay? Cause my ADHD does not like to be rushed. I have a good one. I'm about to get off of here anyway. I just came on to ramble on and run my mouth. Hit the like on y'all way out now. Yeah, from all your different accounts and shit. Hit the like. Do what you do. You know. But yeah, I'm about to fly up out of here. I'm gonna do my best to get my shit together. Now, I might pop up on one of your lives and see what's going on over there. But then again, I didn't see you had any lives on there. You can put some posts up though. But I'm gonna keep looking. I don't know where it's at. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna keep. I looked. I showed you. Ain't nothing blocked on my channel. So anyway. All right. Yep. I'm about to get up out of. Yeah. Well, go live. Go live and see what's happening. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate talking with y'all. Well, that's the cash. I think it's up here. It's hold on. Thick thighs. What did it say again? Hold on. Thick thighs don't kill or something like that. Hold on. Do not. Okay, no, hold on. Let me go further back. Uh, oh. Well, how far? Okay, a thick thighs treadmill club. That's what they say. So yeah, check it out. See what it is. Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. But my girl asked who is Trista's bitch so she can go to your channel. Yeah, there you go. That's it right there, girl. Check it out. I'm gonna be checking it out with you. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll get up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming and talking shit with me. I'll probably come on later if I find anything else I want to talk about or not talk about while I'm pretending to not want to eat. So, all right, y'all. Have a good one. I'm out. And remember, don't tell me what to do, damn it. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Holla back.